It was the peak of summer, and the sweltering sun was beating down on the residents of Trista. After returning from Heimdall, we were given a whopping 5-day summer vacation before the school year resumed.
I've seen this scene alone. In
Turns out, Thor sticks to its military roots, only granting extended vacations to students over the New Year's holiday.
3 separate tries.
However, nobles are allowed to visit home, ostensibly to give them time to become familiar with their family's holdings. And, as you might expect, that meant most students from classes 1 and 2 spent summer away from Trista. Meanwhile, classes 3 through 5 were stuck on campus, envying the nobility as they studied and trained as usual.
Don't you just love the fact that the nobles get away with far more shit because they're nobles?
The other members of Class 7 and I chose to stay in Trista as well, facing the heat with our fellow students.
I'm telling you, this was a wild thing to be doing. Is it even hot in August? I mean, maybe for some countries and states, but it never is here. It's usually just sweatshirt weather. Then again, when I look at the South during a race, after the racing season is over, you see people all huddled up in their winter jacket when it's like 56 degrees outside, and I'd be like, that's short weather, dude. You know, looking at this, it's funny to see them regard something as simple and everyday, like an air conditioner, as expensive and unheard of is just astonishing. Really? It's only hot in English for... Wow, I thought it would be a... You know, actually, I can't make a comment. I don't know what other countries' weather is like compared to ours. That just makes me think of the, all the movies that portray, when they have England in the movie setting. Every single damn time, it's always rainy and gloomy. It's like, I hope it's not actually like that over there. Otherwise, they're really doing England something dirty there. The only place I could think that's remotely hot in August is fucking Florida. But that's Florida. Yeah, you got... America's gotta be the odd one out. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I never did understand why America had to be the odd one out. Also, on the topic of, and this is just paying attention to what they're saying, Reen doesn't even consider himself a noble. Why would he take advantage of his noble roots to take a break? The man doesn't even know what a break is. Laura, I'm not surprised by. And Eustace, just look at his family, man. Do we really need to go any further than that? 90-degree? Oh my god, buddy. You like it hot then. Holy shit. Elliot, if you saw his family, you would understand. Yeah, that's the issue of having friends that aren't American, who live outside the country or do the degrees in Celsius. When they talk to us, we're like, we have no fucking clue what that is. When you guys say 32, to us, that's like 32 degrees. Oh my god, that's fucking cold. But you guys know that's sweltering. Gotta love America. We just have to be the odd ones out. Keep hitting turbo mode. Reen wouldn't take a chance to have a holiday. Holidays mean nothing to him. Reen is hardworking. He'd rather help someone else on his day off than actually, relax like a normal human being would. Okay, and I'm not throwing shade at the people who do volunteer work. When I say that is that everyone likes an R&R now and then. This man, nuh-uh. This man don't like that. That's asking too much. Again, it just seems to me like anyone who's in the Imperial Army not the Imperial Army, that is a politician, comes from the army in some sense of the word. Something tells me that would be the only way. His sister would have to blackmail him to just take a fucking break. In fact, many people who write fan fictions or like other stories about this, they often have to use that ploy because Reen, honest to God, does not know what a day off means. I guess I understand where he's coming from because he doesn't want to continuously think about things that are happening around him. And it's better to to be working through anything that might cause you internal trauma. It's better to just drive those thoughts away by just continuously working and not thinking about it, because that's the only way of doing it. It's not a healthy thing to do, but it's what many people do. Yeah, she wouldn't. She would enjoy that. That's not even blackmail, first off. She would enjoy that. She has, in this game, they make it abundantly clear that Reen's sister really has an interest in him. And I don't mean as a brother. I mean as in more than that. That is actually a good point. Her parents would believe it too. Again, Elliot, I've said this the last 3 times I've seen the scene, and I'm going to say it again. I do not think that qualifies as popular. I would argue that qualifies as infamous. To have a group of terrorists after you does not mean you're popular. It just means you're very infamous. And very dramatic. Laura, again, this bugs me. Because I've said this every single time, too. How is it unusual for them to be that angry? If you are driven to anger so much so that you make a terrorist group to target somebody, how is that unusual? I don't get that. He's done things to people. If he's anything like any other politician, and judging by the small snippets we've heard of his annexations and other crap, again, is it really that much of a shocker? I waited for you on Sunday. You never came through. The only other day I might be available is next Sunday. These last few days have been very tense in terms of technology and getting this thing set up.
Excuse me. I'll have you know I did no such thing. Today.
The fact that you even have to say that, Sarah, says a lot.
Instructor?
Good morning, instructor.
Morning, everyone! Anyway, I'll have you know I've got a good reason for being late today.
I would hope so, but then again, as I've stated, I have been through this numerous times, therefore I already know what's going to happen, and yes, it is for a very good reason that she's late for class today.
And that reason is, we're going to be welcoming a new classmate today.
What?
A transfer student at this time of year?
Seriously?
All right, come on in.
Righto.
Damn, I wonder who. I told y'all he was coming. I told you.
Crow?
Hello, Crow.
But isn't he a second-year student?
I'm Crow Armbrust. Starting today, I'll be joining you fine folks as a member of Class 7. It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys. What?
Reen's reaction every time just gets me too. He's just in utter, disbelief. Why? Why are you here?
What? I mean, how?
Are you sure you want to know? It's a long tale fraught with the intrigue of school politics.
I don't think I'd put it quite like that.
I don't know, Sarah.
Back in his first year, he slacked off so much that he ended up failing a few of his classes. Then he came crying to me in a panic, like, oh, me, Instructor Sarah, they're not gonna let me graduate.
Sad thing is, I could kind of picture him doing this too.
So, as a special exception, he's going to be joining us for the next 3 months to pay for his laziness.
You can't be serious.
I'm not gonna lie. Eustace's reaction reminds me a lot of what some of the viewers must have thought when they saw this. They're like, you've got to be serious.
That's an even more pathetic reason than I was bracing myself for.
Oh, fuck off, Machias.
I think you already know that Crow was one of the trial users for the Arcus test they ran last year. So I thought he might be a good role model for you. In that sense, anyway.
I would not peg him as a good role model for anything, to be honest. I mean, this is Crow Armbrust we're talking about.
And don't forget, he'll also be joining us on our future field studies, too.
See, that's what I exactly thought, too. I said, I know exactly whose reaction this is gonna be.
Nice. Looks like you saved me the trouble of having to explain it all. Anyway, let's let's let the good times roll. Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years, all right?
Right.
Easier said than done, I fear.
If he was any more laid back, he'd be comatose.
I love how everyone is just throwing dirt on this poor man.
Instructor, I can't help but notice you left the door open.
Wait, is there someone else too?
Yes. Poor man. So poor that he's in fact failing his classes.
Are you serious?
Oh,
But wait!
I was hoping to catch you off guard.
Exactly. But wait! There's more!
All right, come on in and say hello.
I thought you forgot I was out in the hall!
What?
What?
You must be joking.
Oh my god, I love their reactions.
Hey, aren't you?
You're the girl we met in the Nord Highlands.
Also, for clarification, and this makes this even weirder, they will mention it in a couple of moments. But this girl, Milliam, she is 13 years old.
Yuppers! Long time no see,
I'm forming my own harem, apparently. I am not. But hello, Knight! Welcome to the chat. We officially have a 13-year-old joining the group.
Introduce myself. I'm Milliam. Milliam Orion.
No, I call bull on that one, Selby.
And this here is Eric Getlum, but we'll just call him Lammy for short.
What the hell is that?
Machias language.
Holy crap!
It's that thing we saw at Ark's fort.
So this is that strange girl you met in the Nord Highlands.
Oh, and a little house rule before anything gets blown up. No bringing that thing out in the classroom. If he accidentally smashes a wall or blasts through the ceiling,
Say hello to
I'm the one who's gonna
Lammy.
get chewed out for it.
Boo! Fine. Anyway. Nice to meet you guys.
Nobody does that. Nobody does that.
Tell me you're kidding. Please?
I really wish I could.
Well, I can see we're in for some fun times these next 3 months.
Oh my god, this class has just got even more chaotic. As if things were bad enough. Let's add 2 more chaotic people to the mix. A slacker and an overzealous little girl. So guess what, guys? We get to see Crow Armbrust every day now. You're not getting rid of him. Oh yes, and for those who may have missed her, Milliam is an intelligence division agent. Yes, a 13-year-old little girl is an agent of politics. Oh, buddy, I wish you could try. You know, when I first played this game, I'm not gonna lie, this, none of this information that they were telling us ever really sunk in, and to be honest, I never thought it would be important. So if I were you, I would pay attention, because yes, these facts do come back. They may not come back in this game, but they will in the future. I shit you not. Every context, everything these guys say, they come back in one way or another. No, you will not. No, you will not. No, you will not. He is off limits. I've not even heard of that. I'll have to take a look at that afterwards. Well, I was a little girl in the 2000s, so 90% of what was wrong of high school back then, I would not know about. I was like, maybe in elementary, slowly inching into middle school. I wasn't a high school student until 2009. The Eisenritter. Even though when I first did this, I don't remember the Eisenritter. I know that I heard the Stahlritter, I thought, and I thought I've heard these other two. I just don't remember where. I'd be careful, Selby. He may just bring back Crow. He could hack into the files and then re-upload all the files for Crow. And then push that as a global update. I have mixed opinions on whether or not I miss high school or not. There are days I do, but then there are days I don't. I just miss being a kid. And the reason for that is because you don't quite realize how good you've got it until you're old. Or older, rather. Because we're all in such a rush to grow up so that we can smoke, drink beer, and do all these things that we see all these other adults do. But then when we get there, we're like, I really wish I was a kid again. And I think my asphyxiation of being a kid again is really bad because I didn't get that dreamy cliche of being surrounded by friends of all classes and shit. Nobody wanted to be my friend. So, to me, I guess in some twisted way, I feel like I was robbed of my childhood in some stupid capacity of some kind. I hated school in general, and that's because, again, bullying. But the only reason why I think back on fondly is because I didn't have to worry about all these extra responsibilities like paying rent and phone bills and everything else. As a child, you've got it handed to you. I mean, you kind of have to because you're a kid, but still. If there are any kids watching this, consider yourselves lucky. Don't wish to grow up so fast. When you get to our ages, like, let's see. From mid-20s is when it starts hitting some people like me. But don't rush it because you guys don't realize how good it is You have to worry about one thing and one thing only. Actually, only a few things. When's the next meal? And homework. That's all you've got to worry about. But for the adults, we got to worry about phone bills. We have to worry about electricity bills. We have to worry about food on the table. All this extra stuff. Life as an adult isn't not as cracked up as it's meant to be. Enjoy your childhood. Take advantage of it. Have friends. Go out. If you're shy and socially awkward like I am, don't be afraid. Take the chance while you have it. You'll thank me later. Fucking Crow! Crow! Wasn't this exactly why you were put in our class? I don't know if there are. I'm thinking not. But I still, even though I put a content warning on both my YouTube and, well, by the upload thing, I try to keep it for adults only because my language is not kid-friendly. And I just realized something. Why does my game insist on being stubborn? I mean, really. It's like the game is out to get me. There. My God. I'm sorry, guys. That was bugging me. Give me my mic. Thank you. Try to give it some buffer between the freaking computer fan and this. Uh-oh. You better get glasses. If you're already wearing glasses, you better get glasses on top of the glasses. Well, Crow, you entered this class in the middle of the school year. I wouldn't say she did. Around who? The 13-year-old? Why would you? Okay, actually, I shouldn't ask that question. It's actually very clear why you should, but still. It's a 13-year-old. She doesn't seem malicious. She's just really overzealous. Oh my God. That explains everything. That's why I like Crow. I like cats. I don't know. There are times I could kill Milliam. Not gonna lie. Jeez, Eustace. It's totally not like, you know, she's an agent of the intelligence division. you know, the division under the leadership of Counselor Osborne, by any chance? I mean, I don't mean to throw a stone in the pond to ripple your effects or anything, but dude, really, take a hint. You know, okay, Selby, that is a good point. That is technically a good point. She does have a death robot with her, so... yeah, okay, you got me there.
As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
I don't know if I'd call that, appropriate, Osborne, but sure. You know, no, that's a spoiler. I'm not gonna say it. All we know is that things are heating up. And when I mean things are heating up, I mean the Liberation Front has revealed themselves. They're no longer hiding behind small acts of terrorism. They're going big or go home. So you got that. You've got the nobles and the commoners, their disputes rising. I mean, really, if you look at it, you've got a lot of things happening. Well, when I say things are heating up, I mean things are getting intense. Yes, I was about to say that too. Her robot looks an awful lot like those combat shells. Eustace, she's a child. I know that technically, she is a child with a death-defying robot, but still, it's a child. It just feels wacky to be afraid of a child. I really shouldn't talk. Children can be little monsters if they want. And they have proven on numerous occasions. What more do you need to know, Gaius? She's a 13-year-old in the intelligence division under the leadership of Osborne. What more is there to know? It's all a game of some ploy that he's trying to fit on Earth. I don't know what he's doing, but that's politics in a nutshell for you. It's unfortunate that they drag a 13-year-old girl into it. Oh, do not start tramping on Crow. Oh, he does, doesn't he? Oh, Reen, don't lay it out like that. Okay, I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, fuck off, Machias. Last I checked, Eustace and you are far more annoying and far more unbearable to handle over Crow. I would gladly take a gambling-addicted buffoon over two morons that argue every chance they get. Yes, Eustace, he would, wouldn't he? It would also be really convenient if we just started avoiding the two morons that argue at every given point. Also, he is far more useful in combat than you two put together, and that's saying something. In the endgame, I never use you two. You two are useless. Maybe it's the way I built you, I don't know. But I find far more enjoyment out of Reen, Laura, Fee, and Elliot. Sometimes Alyssa. But I always try to make room for Crow because it's Crow. Oh gosh. I just leave the classroom. What
Reen
now?
Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, hi there, Reen.
Toa?
Do you have a moment?
Toa? Well, this is a surprise. What can I do for you?
You've got a new student in your class now, right?
2 of them. But yes.
Well, her student notebook is ready, so I figured it'd be best to get it to her as soon as possible.
What about Crows?
And since you handled it last time, would you mind coming to get it for her?
Ah, you're talking about Milliam. Sure thing. I'll come get it right away.
What about Crows though? Does he not get a? Oh wait, since Toa is technically his friend, I wouldn't put it past him to have already gotten it from her.
You want me to swing by the student council room then?
That'd be great. Thanks.
She sure doesn't waste any time.
Yeah, I know,
I
logically.
should head on over to the student council room before it gets too late.
Toa would have a better handle on finding this man too, because something tells me he likes to sneak off a lot. Fucking get out the corner!
The door's open. Come on in.
Sorry if I disturbed you.
Not gonna lie, this
hey.
is another person
Not
I
at
thought
all.
was 13. She's just as short as Milliam.
Sorry for making you come all the way out here.
Don't worry about it. It's class business anyway. That's quite the spread you've got on your desk there. Is it just me, or does your workload only ever seem to increase?
I've got a little extra going on right now that's keeping me a little busier than normal. Anyway, this is Milliam's notebook. Crow's already got one, along with the added pages on the architect.
Yeah, I figured.
So she's the last one who needs it.
She had to have already given it to him.
All right. I'll be sure to pass this on to Milliam next time I see her. Actually, if you don't mind my asking, how much do you know about why she's here at the academy?
All I know is that she came with a recommendation from the Army's intelligence division, really.
Again, as an agent to be expected.
You know those combat shells you fight in your practical exams? They're being used with the Emperor's authorization. Apparently, it's something similar to Milliam. You can't deny her admission if the Emperor's pushing it through.
Wait, the Emperor pushed her admission through?
This goes all the way up to His Majesty?
Seems like it. The Chancellor was the one who set up both the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Groups.
Yes, but
But neither of those
How does
organizations
that-
could have been established without His Majesty's consent. That's what's unusual.
I don't know. Why is he giving more power to him, though? That's the
Anyway,
question.
because of that, the Academy can't really turn down a direct referral with that kind of backing.
He's given 70% of the Imperial Army to Council Osborne. He's given him lay grounds to, you know, set up the annexation, the intelligence division, the railroad system. He's given him all this power. Why is he doing that? You would think as the Emperor, his duty would be to, I don't know, try to keep as much power to him himself and his family because he's the Emperor?
So that's how it is. But even
Maybe I'm
accounting for
shooting
that,
for the sky when I
never
say
would've
that, but
expected
you know,
Crow to be
I thought
transferred
that would
into
have been
a class
obvious.
Yeah, I was just as shocked as you when I found out. I knew he was a habitual class cutter, but I always figured he at least had enough credits to graduate.
Toa, you have too much faith in him.
Oh, I feel like a failure as student council president for not noticing. maybe even a failure as a friend.
Whoa, 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 Toa! Crow's not your responsibility, even as a friend. I mean...
Whoa there. I think you're being a little hard on yourself.
Exactly! You're being way too hard on yourself.
What about Angelica? Does she have enough credits to graduate?
Okay, I wouldn't expect Angelica to, you know, cut classes considering she's the daughter of Ragnar. She's one of the four great houses. I don't think she has that option to be, you know, free. I mean, I don't know, but I don't see her as the class cutter as much as I would Crow. Crow just does whatever the man wants.
Angie at least makes sure to attend the classes she needs for graduation. Apparently, Crow not only hadn't attended enough class units, he also didn't turn in some essential assignments.
Oof. Okay, there's an extra one.
But as long as he's active and engaged with his Class 7 work over the next couple months, he'll be able to graduate.
Ah.
Lucky you, huh,
Still,
Crow?
you get the distinct feeling
Reen.
this 1-2 punch of transfer
I almost
students
called him
wasn't
Cream,
just
and then
a
I called him
coincidence.
Crow. I meant to say Reen.
Am I right?
Well, yeah. The principal thought placing Crow in Class 7 might be beneficial for the rest of you, too.
In what way, other than the Arcus?
His grades might be a sorry sight, but he really knows how to get things done when he wants to.
Actually, you're not wrong. Yeah, he's very reliable on the field.
Did you know he was responsible for all of the event planning at last year's Academy Festival?
Crow did that? Voluntarily?
It might be kind of awkward having a second-year student in your class, but I hope you guys will all get along. That goes for Milliam too, of course. She might have an unusual background, but at the end of the day, she's still a 13-year-old girl.
A 13-year-old girl with a combat shell that is privy to any of her whims. I mean,
Yeah.
I wish
get
I
what you
could just see her as an ordinary 13-year-old girl, but she's a member of the intelligence division. That should mean something.
So she really is 13 then?
Yeah, she scored really well on her entrance exam though, so I think she can handle the curriculum fine. She might be small, but she can roll up her sleeves with the best of them.
Sounds familiar, eh, Toa?
Now where have I heard of someone like that before?
Okay, well, I guess we're thinking of the same thing then, huh, Crow? Reen! Damn it!
Oh, sorry. Looks like I got a call.
I'll get it right eventually. Crow's on the mind.
I wouldn't want you to miss anything important.
Alright. Excuse me then.
I doubt this is anything important. Unless it's Crow, then it's very.
Hello? Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Hello, Reen. It's your favorite instructor here.
Oh god, what have you gotten yourself into now, Sarah?
Are you still on the Academy grounds by any chance?
No.
As much as it pains me to say it, I am.
No need to sound so suspicious.
Because every time you call Sarah, it's for something or another for him to do because you're too lazy to.
It's just that after I gave Milliam all the things I had for her, she just took off somewhere.
I'm not going to answer that.
You know how she tends to be kind of a mischief maker. So could you find her and drag her back to the dorms for me?
Alright. I can only imagine what would happen if she were to flash that silver thing of hers around on the Academy grounds again.
Yeah, I'd really rather avoid a repeat of yesterday. Anyway, I leave it in your capable hands, brave leader of Class 7. Mwah.
Why is he the... Never mind.
Wait a second. When did I become the...
Because you're the one that everyone centers around.
She really does trust you. Anyway, I'll let you go then.
Selby, you wish it was. That thing is not...
Are you
That
still
thing is
available to
lethal.
make requests tomorrow?
Of course. I'll be around. Still, I know you've got a full slate and all, but try not to overwork yourself.
Hello, pot, meet kettle.
And if there's anything else I can do to make life a little easier for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Sure. And thanks.
I thought you already had his number. Didn't he give it to you at the start of the year? Wait, no, he was just fucking with you, huh? I'll just do these two. Gotta love children that just can't sit still for more than 5 minutes. When I went through this the first time, I thought for sure she would be at the old school grounds. Because as an intelligence division member, I would have thought that they would have a motive for that. But clearly I was wrong when I looked at the map. I'm gonna assume that's useless. Yep. What's the matter, Eustace? Can't handle a toddler? Oh, good God. Milliam! That is a very good point, but at the same time, it's hard to not see how she would know this information considering her position. Uh-oh. What did she just do? She's gonna kill Eustace, isn't she? She's gonna kill him. Eustace, how can you be overpowered by a little girl, especially on a horse? I can't say you didn't quite deserve that one, Eustace. Now, who else is she bugging? I never had a school with an in-ground pool. Yes, I know. Isn't that a shocker? Milliam, let's just go back to the dorm, please. Milliam, what are you up to? Oh my God. Milliam, what are you doing? Milliam. Milliam! Oh God. Milliam, don't! This girl is 100% crazy. No, I don't think she cares a single bit. Hello, Laura. Hello, Monica. This girl is evasive as shit. She's acting like a petulant child too. No! I don't wanna go back! You can't make me! Therefore, I'm gonna run around like the little kid I am and be as annoying as possible. Oh god. I don't want to imagine her on a bike, on a motorcycle. I don't want to imagine her on a motorcycle. I really don't. Angelica. Please. She's 13. Angelica, she's 13! Have some restraint! Oh, good grief. You don't want to know, Angelica. You don't want to know. Oh my god. Oh, you know, running after people who just can't sit still for more than 5 minutes. Jeez, Milliam, I wonder why. It's totally not like I just explained it or anything. Milliam, really? Really? You guys couldn't have stopped her? Yeah, I could argue the same thing of you, you know. I don't know if that's a good idea, George. You might not have any parts left. They might be strewn around the store. Now, where the fuck did this kid go? She's on the rooftop. What is she doing on the rooftop?
Wowee! There's so much cool stuff here! So this is Thor's military academy, huh? I think I'm gonna like it here. Ooh, I wonder what the view from the rooftop's like.
I like how her outfit is different from all the others, though. It is pretty.
Huh?
I wondered how long it would take before she noticed the, school. And what's with the look? Oh god. I feel bad for anyone who's got club activities because she's about to ruin someone's day. Yeah, well, Reen, I hope you're prepared because it sounds like your whole day tomorrow is going to be dedicated to babysitting her. I wish I could say Milliam changes, but she's always this cheerful. But there's nothing wrong with that. She's not as annoying as Machias or Eustace, though. Thank God for that. She's one of those characters that I don't feel a strong dislike for or strong like. She's okay, I don't mind her. I mean, I feel bad for her because she's 13 and she's thrust in all these political wars and she's just a child. can you imagine being 13 and being a member of an agency specializing in intelligence and infiltration and all that, and you have high expectations on you from a high-end politician? I mean, can you imagine the amount of pressure that has on a 13-year-old girl? We're already a little, you know, angsty around that time. Add that on top of it, this girl's got some, she's definitely strong-willed. Oh, for the love of criminy. Oh no. Emma, why did you do that? Emma, why? They didn't want her to bring it out. Oh God. Oh, Million, put him away before he breaks something, please. Emma, this is your fault. You shouldn't have asked her to... I mean, really. She can call the damn thing at a moment's notice. Why would you ask her where it is? Good luck with that, Reem.